What are the best Facebook ads for real estate lead generation? This is one of the biggest questions I get on an ongoing basis from agents across North America who are asking, what are the best ads that perform and actually convert into leads? There's so many people out there that are just pushing, just listed, just sold, coming soon ads, and it just doesn't work as effectively as the 3 I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So today I'm going to take you step by step and show you the 3 top performing lead ads on Facebook for real estate. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Sherrard. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you love learning tips, tricks, and strategies on how to level up your real estate business using creative techniques and social media, please make sure you subscribe and lightly tap that notification bell. I put out multiple videos every single week for you. So without further ado, as mentioned in the introduction, I want to share with you my top 3 performing Facebook lead ads for real estate. I help a lot of agents with their ads now, as well as myself, as you're going to see in my own behind the scenes of my Facebook Business Ad Manager. You'll see all the campaigns I've created, as well as some of the amazing results they have gotten. And then I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can create them as well. So let's head on into the screen recording and I'll show you how to create these ads for yourself. Alright guys, so now I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how to set up the ads, the 3 top performing ads that I like to use for general lead generation. Now, let me explain a couple things before we get into this. First off, if you haven't already got my top Facebook ad strategies for real estate, the free download, please make sure you comment below. I'll gladly send you that. I'll also send you a free copy of my ManyChat course so that you guys can incorporate that into your business. So comment below and I'll gladly send that to you. Now let's get into it. You can see here, these are some of my older campaigns from months ago on my real estate business. You can see pretty good cost per links. Now, some of you who know Facebook ads pretty well are going to say, well, Mike, those are just link clicks. Yes, they are. They're not lead forms, but I send these ads to my ManyChat automation. So I automate the lead generation. That way I'm getting their correct info for extremely cheap, as you can see here, without having to send them to Facebook lead forms. So if you want to know how to do that, comment below. Again, I'll send you a couple of tutorials on how to set up ManyChat and start using it for your business. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I am going to quickly brush through very fast setting up the lead ads, because I have a full in-depth 45-minute tutorial showing everything you need to know in terms of understanding and creating effective Facebook lead ads. So if you want that video, go check it out or comment below. I'll send it to you because I don't want to waste too much of your time showing you how to do that in this tutorial. So we're going to cut straight to the chase. So let's create a new campaign. And what we're going to do again, so depending on what type of ad you're creating, if you're sending it to ManyChat, you're going to use traffic. Or if you want to use a traditional lead ad, you would use lead generation. For this example, again, we're just brushing through this. We're going to get to the meat and potatoes in a couple seconds here. We're just going to move on from this. Now, we're going to come down and set up the ad set. Something that I have to disclose. This video was recorded on October 25th, 2019, okay? Facebook is constantly changing and evolving what you can do with lead ads or just Facebook ads in general in the real estate space. So if this is for whatever reason you can't do some of the things in terms of targeting, don't worry about it. I'll put out new videos on how to properly leverage that. But for today, again, what I'll show you is what I would do in this case. So for me, in terms of general lead generation, I would choose everybody in this location. I would type in my city name. And there we go. We've got a 25-mile radius. Now, typically, again, what I would do is I would shorten this down to 10 miles. And then if I was trying to farm an area and wanted to capture leads in just one specific area, I would drop a pin, place it here, and then I might niche this down to, for example, one's a bit too small, but we'll say we'll go up to maybe something more like 3, okay? That's if we're farming an area. But generally speaking, for these types of ads, you'll just choose your whole city, 10-mile radius, 15-mile radius, whatever it might be. It's no problem at all. So let's get straight to the ad itself, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go one by one through each of the top 3. The first of the top 3 is buyer's guides and seller's guides. Now, what makes these top 3 different from every other type of ad? These top 3, unlike just listed, just sold, coming soon, these are providing value to the consumer. Just listed, just sold, coming soon, I still use those. Those are still great. It's still part of my marketing process, but it's more for brand awareness and it's more to get attention on one specific property. However, these are going to help you scoop up a ton of buyers across the board, whether it be your city, your farm area, anything like that. So the first one is buyers and sellers guides. So what would I do in that case? In that case, I would choose a single image or video. I would come down and I would choose one image of a property. So let's choose something like this, okay? Now you want to choose a type of property that's quite popular in your area. Up here in Calgary, there's quite a high demand for properties that are walkout bungalows that are relatively new. So that's exactly what this property is. It's a walkout bungalow backing onto a golf course. So this is going to capture people's attention. You want to make sure that is going to draw people in. Whenever they see the photo, they're going to stop and look at it, okay? So next thing is you're going to include your primary text. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this from my top converting Facebook ad templates. Again, if you're interested in getting this, comment below. I'll send you the link where you can get my highest performing proven Facebook ad templates in terms of copy. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to find my buyer's guide and seller's guide. So this would be a buyer's guide, okay? Here we go. Copy this, primary text. So check out the free home buyer's guide for enter your city's name here. Make sure you avoid the most common mistakes people make when buying a home by following the step-by-step process to getting the best deal possible. Click below for your free guide. Okay, so this is going to be, again, something that captures people's attention, because if you're buying a home in your city, you do want to avoid common mistakes when people are buying. So this is, again, adding value in a step-by-step free guide that people are going to be interested in. Now, the header text, I just like to keep it nice and simple. So I'll copy this, I'll paste it over here, free home buyer's guide, and there's a general look at your ad. Now, if we're sending people to something, I like to, again, send them to my ManyChat automation, which if you download my free guide, it'll show you exactly how to create that. But what happens here is when they click download, so we're going to come down here and we're going to adjust this. So we have download. When they click download, it'll send them to the ManyChat automation, and from there they will get an easy access link for their buyer's guide or their seller's guide, whatever it might be. So again, you can see even with Facebook's new rules where they only show the first 3 lines, it still shows something like makes you avoid the most, and people are going to want to click see more because they're going to want to see what they need to avoid. Also, check out the free, in big bold letters, big uppercase, home buyer's guide for your city, so they know it's specifically tailored for them and it's free. So this is one of the top 3 lead generation strategies that works extremely well. Buyer's guides and seller's guides for a specific area. Now let's talk about the next one, number 2 on the list. Number 2 on the list is pre-sales. I've preached this on my free Facebook masterclass, which goes into my exact strategy on how I built my business and became a top producer in the Maldives. And it's something that works extremely effective because, again, it's giving value to people. Pre-sales, it's the earliest opportunity somebody can get access to new units. And people like that because not only do they get the best prices, but there's the most availability so they can choose the exact units they want, whether it's a specific layout, it's facing a direction, it's on a certain floor, whatever that looks like. So let me show you what that looks like. So I'll come down here, and I'm going to show you an exact example of what I would do. So similarly, I again would choose a single image or video. We're going to choose, I'll show you an exact example of one that I've done before. So we're going to change the image. And this is the exact image that I used, the one that made me $40,000 of commission in 2 days with just a $40 ad. I talk about that in my masterclass. So this was a brand new pre-sale condo development that was going on here in Calgary. It was in a new community. They were very beautiful units. There was a lot of options for them to, customize things like that. And it was an exciting, vibrant area that was going to be going through a lot of growth. So a lot of people were curious about it. So giving them a pre-sales opportunity for an area that they're already curious about did really well. So let me show you what we're going to do with the text now. We're going to adjust this. So we're going to come back over to my template where I have it all written out with the tried and true example. So primary text, let's copy and paste this over here and see what this looks like. All right, so we have attention, again, city name, exclusive opportunity. I like to put these, big red stop signs here so it grabs people's attention from the get-go. Get the best pre-sales pricing on these beautiful homes, condos, townhomes, whatever they are. In this case, they were townhomes that are coming up in the community name. So in this case, it was Seton. Time. So this is your chance to get in early before prices increase. Click below for more details. Now, I like to put this little stopwatch because as we all know in real estate, as soon as pre-sales are done, usually once they've met a minimum requirement of sales, they increase the price and go to public and start increasing it from there based on the law of supply and demand. So this was a fantastic way to tell people that they need to act quick. They can't just lull about it and, be slow and make a decision in 6 months. This is something they have to be prompt with. And then they can click below for more details. So again, going back to the header text, we'll copy this, we'll paste it over here. Exclusive pre-sales opportunity. Exclusive is a key word because they know that they can't just go get this anywhere else. Pre-sales, big, bold, uppercase letters, knowing them that this, again, is a rare opportunity. And there we have it. So this would be one of my builder pre-sales ads that does extremely well. I've used this time and time again. I've helped other people get connections with builders, try this in their city, and they've all got extremely great results. So this, again, is one of the best ones, undoubtedly, for getting a ton of buyer leads. Now, the last one, this is the one that requires the most effort, but can do extremely well. It's custom lists of homes. You've probably seen it on other people's ad tutorials, but maybe you don't understand it because none of them seem to explain it. So what are you looking to do when you want to create a custom list of homes? You want to create a custom list of properties that people can just get access to, but you want to make sure that the criteria you're showing is something that they really care about. For example, if you're living in Phoenix, a criteria might be under $300,000 with a pool. Up here in Calgary might be under $400,000 with an attached garage. You need to understand your market and curate lists of properties that are going to address criteria that people are curious about and that it does seem like it's a good value add. You're saving them time and effort for them having to search through all of Realtor.com, all of Realtor.ca. You're doing the work for them, but you also want to find a way to make it enticing. So let me show you what that looks like. First, we're going to start with adjusting this because what I like to do is I like to make a carousel because usually in this case, I have a couple different options depending on what people are interested in. So let me show you what we're going to do. Now with carousel, we get options here. We have, the first card, second card, third card. We can add multiple cards. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to select an image. So we'll just choose this property here and I'll show you guys an example of just one, and then you can create as many as you need. So what I'll do here is say properties under 400K with garage. Okay? So that's all I'm going to do. And again, for the next one, you could put properties under 600K backing onto golf course. Properties under 800K waterfront. Different criteria like that your market is interested in, but are actually tough finds. You don't want to make it something that's really easy because if I go up to $500,000 here, every property over $500,000 has a garage, right? So this is something that's going to be a bit harder to find, but it's going to be super advantageous for the consumer. So once we do this, what would the website URL be? I'll show you. Coming over here to our brokerage's website, and I'll show you what I would do. So I'll choose MLS area Calgary, which is my city. We would choose price, 100K to 400K. And then I would choose the criteria with a garage, okay? 2-car garage. And after that, this link now, whenever they click on this, it's going to show them a full list of properties that has a garage under that certain price point. So I would include this in my ManyChat automation. So after they click on this ad, they're going to get sent to my ManyChat automation sequence. It's going to capture their information, and then they're going to get access directly to that link of property. So you've got their information, they've got the link, and everybody's happy. It's a win-win for you. It's a win-win for them. It's a perfect scenario. So this is one of the top ads because, again, it's providing value. So again, I would add more down here. The last thing I want to say is adjusting this. For Carousel, I do like to leave this clicked, automatically show the best performing cards. What it's going to do is the first image, if you've got 3, the first one is going to be the one that the most people clicked on. Now, I like to unclick this, add a card at the end with your profile picture because I just think it clutters it and it makes it seem too salesy. So basically, those are the top 3 ad strategies that I like to use for general lead generation that do exceptionally well for buyer and seller leads. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those are my top 3 best performing Facebook lead generation ads for real estate. We've got the buyers and sellers guide, we've got builder pre-sales, and we've got custom lists of homes that are value add to your community, your farm area, and your city by understanding your market. If you guys have any questions about it, or again, if you want my free ManyChat course, comment below and I'll gladly send it to you so you can start to implement these strategies for your business and start to generate some leads around the clock. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always, and we will see you next time.